25 September 1950. The 1st Marine Regiment and the U.S. Army's 10th Corps enter the city of Seoul, South Korea. By mid-afternoon, elements of the U.S. Army's 7th Infantry Division crosses the Han River and captures Namsan Peak. The 1st Marine Division begins its assault on the city at 0700, which was heavily fortified by the North Koreans. Buildings were heavily defended by machine guns and snipers, and on Ma Po Boulevard, the main road through the city, the North Koreans had established a series of 8-foot-high barricades of burlap bags, typically filled with sand, dirt, or rice. Located about 200 to 300 yards apart, each major intersection of the city featured such a barricade, the approaches to which were laced with mines, and which were usually defended by a 45mm anti-tank gun and machine guns. Each had to be eliminated one at a time, and it took the Marines on average of 45 to 60 minutes to clear each position. Casualties mounted as U.S. troops engaged in heated house-to-house fighting. Marine Major Edwin Howard Simmons of the 3rd Battalion, 5th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division, likened the experience of his company's advance up the boulevard to attacking up Pennsylvania Avenue towards the Capitol in Washington, D.C. He described the street as once a busy, pleasant avenue lined with sycamores, groceries, wine, and tea shops. Anxious to pronounce the conquest of Seoul on MacArthur's insistence by the 3rd month anniversary of the war, U.S. Army General Edward Almond declared the city liberated at 25 September, although Marines were still engaged in house-to-house combat. Gunfire and artillery could still be heard in the northern suburbs, and the city would not be fully captured for more than 2 days. The government house and Changdeok palace were captured on 26 September, and sporadic resistance would continue up until 29 September. As always, stay salty, devils, Semper Fi, and carry on.